Hello and welcome to 118 Torbrick. That's Greenwood right there. The Danforth is just up the road. Queen Street isn't too far down there. Monarch Park in all its glory, with all its facilities, is right there. It's quite a hoppin' and happening location for what would otherwise be considered a cul-de-sac. A quiet cul-de-sac. There are train tracks over there, by the way. And this is Trevor Bond, and this is our buyer's tour, so I usually disclose everything and anything I can think of, just so you are an informed buyer when you come for your visit, if Torbrick is the place for you. These buyers have done an amazing job improving so many aspects of this house, from the spalling brick that was taking place on these front keystones to all of this new armor stone and decking to be able to greet. Let's see if we can hear a train. That's a GO train right there. You can see it through there. It's pretty quiet. So they sit here and they commune with their neighbors. Oh, that's the engine coming up now. Perfect timing. Well, that full disclosure. Property is being updated, so the windows, and you're going to find so many updates. I'm not going to list all of them, but I will get into some of the details wherever I can. So you come into a foyer where you can hang clothes, everything like that. But you can also, for the big storagey stuff, you got your door right here, which takes you to a lower level. Everything's going to be on split levels, so nothing's too far away. One split level takes you to this basement. Currently, this is not included in the sale, but all the other, everything else you see is. And so, you know, you can have closetry and all sorts of organizations down here, as well as your laundry sink, the furnace, the hot water tank, which I believe is a rental. You got your electrical panel down here, which has been updated. So it's all a poured concrete floor. There is, you can see there's steel I-beams supporting this place. I wanted to talk while I was out there, I'm gonna do it in the backyard, about how this is the only row house in the whole neighborhood. Everything else is semi-detached, which makes this a very unique, so the 15-foot wide, which is synonymous with all the properties, is actually 3 feet of that, as opposed to being setbacks, is actually part of the house. And that is pretty much means that every single house that you compare this to in the area is going to be cut off here. So you've got such a difference. So they've set up their living room down here. So you get a nice at-grade awning window. It's quite lovely. They got a little bar set up with wall sconces. It's very dramatic and warm and luxurious in here. All of the trim has been replaced and updated. Just recently finished. It's quite lovely. And all of the stairs were replaced. All of the flooring, these handrails are all now custom and redone. So these units also used to come with a third two-piece bathroom right here. That'd be the wall, be right here. And they were useless because there's another bathroom right there. So these people are good cooks. They have a family, and so they wanted more kitchen, and they got it. So they blew out those walls and they put in a chef's kitchen. And when I say chef's kitchen, that usually means that they have a mind for cooking. So for some of those details, like for example, this Fugger Milano hybrid range is like a $7,000 range. It's electrical oven, which is good for baking, gas cooktop, brass rings, nice little integrated updraft unit. And this is a enameled cast sink, which is really wicked. It's got this low divider, two-third divider, which is very handy. Magnetic handle. They've done some really fun things with the backsplash and the tile. Very subtle, but it adds a beautiful pattern. And they've worked with this, I'm gonna say it's cherry. All of this cherry exposed, so the cherry top over there. Look at that though. Symmetry, let me get it. Symmetry.
Here's to hoping the buyers of this house are art lovers. You're gonna see that the house has been designed to frame large pieces of art. In this case, you're gonna see works from Emily Filler throughout. Very talented local artist.
And so please enjoy the art while you're looking around. And so this, we've got an integrated dishwasher here. We've got an eat-in table here, or sorry, breakfast bar here. All sorts of storage here. So there's no shortage of storage or drawers or various heights of drawers. Everything has been thought of. There's, you know, it's just a very meticulously planned kitchen. So that's what I mean by a chef's kitchen. There's space for everything, and everything, including the temperature of that pendant light bulb. Yeah, and a place for all of your trays has been considered. Okay, so let's move up these wonderful stairs. We have, of course, Nest. We're going to find a lot of smart light switches in the home. And I want to say cave filler. Look at that. I'm just going to show you one more piece. Very dramatic. That's the thing. If you like art, this house, because of that 3 feet extra width, you know, allows you to have these enormous walls for art. And in fact, this TV doesn't fit anywhere in the other versions of these houses. I know it sounds crazy. So this is the living room. Very spacious. Facing chairs. A big picture window. He's done a great job with some, I mean, there are basically 2 rooms here. This, typically we would call this a den right here. And, but, you know, it's got a lot going on here. As far as full disclosure goes, this is pressed up against, flush up against here. And so there's a piece of baseboard that's required back there. So we'll be doing that upon departure. But that's the living room. It's massive. I believe it's about the same size. Well, it's a little smaller than the kitchen, but it would be another big room. And let's go up to the first bedroom in the house. Jack's also has an office in this case. And all these rooms are going to be the full width of the house. From here, we're facing north. We get a good view of this cooperatively built garage, bike garage. Has a wall down the middle, obviously. And that has bikes and all sorts of utility stuff in it. And is really useful. And there's 2-car parking there and there. So we'll have a look at that when we get back out again. It's perfect space for a desk there, or large dresser, or even a bed. Double closet tucked in behind the door. Recessed LED lighting. And then we'll get in here. We've got inside the family bathroom is a closet with a light, a deep tub, a nice big practical tile with a cubby, a shower head, and the light inside there, so it's nice and bright. And it's all very clean, fresh, elongated Toto toilet. Now over here is my favorite part, one of my favorite parts of this whole house, just these colors, the tile, the textures. Let's see, it's kind of marbleized, raw tile. It's got this great glaze to it, uneven glaze. And then taps coming out of the wall, which is nice. And then floating vanities, custom painted, or custom colored at least, floating sinks. Very nice, all very nice, ultra quiet heads, and you end up with a really nice bathroom. It's Now we're heading up the stairs to the second bedroom, but first there is another pretty big linen closet. Pretty big one. So lots of storage so far, if you're taking notes, and big rooms. That's your standard IKEA, and there's lots of room on either side of that. That resembles also a bit more than a double, not quite a queen bed. And then we've got double closets here. Oh, this is a walk-in closet. I was wondering where they put this. So cute. So you can play house in the closet. Again, big picture windows. From here we can see the park easily. Those are the roundabouts, the picnic tables. That's all the quiet part of the park. The pool and the splash pads and everything like that are a little further in. And a great fan up there. Got all the Nest protectant equipment in here. And then the primary bedroom. Again, they pulled out, there was a, oh, I gotta remember this because they've messed with it so much. I believe there was an entrance here to another bathroom. Or no, closet. There was closets and walk-in closet and bathroom over here. But they've done such a great, this is such a great plan that you just walk in and you've got a massive bed, nice and clean, and then all of these PAX cabinets, all with a variety of storage options. You know, so there's lots of options. You don't need dressers. Look at that big. That one's a full one, so you don't need dressers. From here we can see more of the parking area, and that's the school, and there's also an area for soccer, where the kids and other people can play soccer. There's an access to the attic right there. There's a home inspection. Comes with this property. Another elongated toilet, curbless shower, quite large. Beautiful vertical tile. God, it's so clean. And we kind of have the same, we've got a recessed medicine cabinet, double doors, floating vanity, and all the accoutrement. What do you call that? The drain, there's a name for it, where it's tiled and stuff. I'm recovering from a stomach flu, forgive me. So let's go into the backyard and have a quick look at that. Actually, I'll take you from the front to the back so you can see what I mean a bit about the row house versus the townhouse. Well, actually, while I'm walking down there, I can explain it to you. Typically, a row house has one severe disadvantage, and that is that you are landlocked from your rear, from your front to your rear. So the problem with that is that you feel like Mr. Rogers, is that, you know, if you want to mow the lawn in the front, you have to drag your lawnmower from the back, or versa versa. So in this case, you know, these are all semis. All of these units are all semis. This is the only row, and it was just to fill in the developer to fill in this property. But you only have to walk here to get around the side, just 15 feet. So whereas all these other people have side egress, granted, with right-of-ways, granted, that are 3 feet, granted. You really, and I've been using it all the time, it hasn't even dawned on me, to be honest. You just have to go around here and you've got more than enough space. So whether you're carrying a pressure washer or chairs or furniture or a lawnmower, which is unnecessary, or garden equipment, you just walk around here. It really is no big deal. And the lot is this one right here. So it's the one with interlocking, with the stone curbing. The roof is pretty new. The inspection report likes the roof. It's got a big high privacy fence. So from here you see the entrance to the, why we call it a bike garage, is because it is just that, a bike garage. Really nicely finished. It's got cedar shakes, it's got cedar soffits, it's got a really easy to open slider, rubber gaskets, it's got some power, it's got a rough-in for a car charger. He's put a receptacle facing the, just a regular receptacle, facing out there if you want to do some work out where the parking area is. So you've got lots of bike parking plus storage for other things. Love that little door. It's really like a two-finger door. And then you've got this private area that's got high fences, and you can do some gardening here, and you've got an air conditioner, and you've got water and gas, and it's all pretty much a quiet little oasis that is, of course, right off your kitchen. Okay, well, I hope that answers most of your questions. That's the window to the basement with a window well. We like that. Hopefully that answers most of your questions. And please schedule a visit to come by with your realtor or give me a call, Trevor at trevorbond.ca, and we'll get you through this wonderful property.